Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to the Hotshot Haven. It's Jonathan back doing a little quick live video while I'm sitting and waiting on the receiver to start unloading in a little while. Once they get here, I'm early as usual. So I'm gonna give everybody a chance to get their notification and see what it's gonna be this morning. Big country, front and center. How you doing, brother? Yes, sir. Another day we out here. It's a blessing to be out here. It's a little cool up here in Kansas City, but it's a blessing to be out here working and doing something productive for ourselves. What's going on, Larry? Man, I can't drop y'all some little, just a little game that you can roll with right now for the Christmas season coming up into the new year. All that I'm finna just give y'all some tips about. You know what I'm saying? This last little hoorah, as they call it. But big country, 38,000 pounds steel plate, steel poles. All right, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Get that money. Sleepy goat. What's up, brother? It's Carter. What's up, bro? Larry. Hey, y'all in here. It's a few of y'all in here, man. And like I said, if you would click out, share that thing, and get it going, so we can drop that little knowledge. Cause this is time sensitive, and it's only gonna work today, possibly tomorrow, and the middle of next week. And this some stuff that you know what I'm saying. You really can't tell a person in full context if they don't understand how the trucking, how the logistic, how the high shot, how the big truck move, and how stuff gets shipped and received, and what the customers doing, and the scheduling. And myself and others on YouTube, shout out the Parsha King, have iterated before that it's a time thing. It's time is of the essence with a lot of this stuff. And what you'll find out, what's up, Kenneth? Julian, what's up, brother? What you will find out is that everything has a deadline, and when holidays occur and shippers and receivers are not where they're supposed to be because they're on break, it lends most truckers either end up rushing to get it out before they go to break, or either holding the product until the receiver comes back off break. Okay. Now I'm gonna explain to you right quick the premise of my next pickup. I'm gonna attempt to do some stuff that I told y'all. It's possible I've done it before. Haven't made a couple videos about it too much enough, but I'm gonna run some partials. I'm gonna turn this truck into a CDL high shot. Just I can pull some weight. So that's not really what the video is about. The video is about what it is, what the pricing is, what are the time constraints. And let me give you the premise of this load. The load is, listen to me, non CDL guys. I'm so sorry because I had to do it to y'all this morning because I didn't really feel like pulling a whole load and leaving myself less possibilities to drop off before next week. So, what I'm doing is using 13 feet of my lower deck to carry one air conditioning unit. I think it's a heat exchanger because air conditioning unit weighing about 8,800 pounds, that's not a normal air conditioning unit. It sounds like a heat exchanger that goes on top of a skyscraper. Okay, that's 13 feet, 8,000 pounds. Can anybody tell me when I called the broker what was the first thing they said about them 13 feet, 8,000 pounds? Anybody in the comments, can you tell me? And I'm going to go back over their premise again. I'm picking up today around noon one air conditioning unit, 8,000 pounds, 13 feet of deck space, going to Florida. Hmm. What can y'all guess what the first thing the broker said out of their mouth when I asked them for some information when after they gave me the dimensions? Can anybody in the class guess what the broker said to me after he gave me the dimensions? Well, it was a lady. After she gave me the dimensions and everything about it, the first thing she said, "Ooh, hot shot slim. It's a partial." Congratulations, my brother. You are absolutely correct. You done been there and done that before. It's a partial. Now, we're gonna go back. Hey, yeah, you're right, hot shot. Hey, yeah, it's a partial. That's the first thing she said. Okay. I let that roll off my back like water off a duck ass. I don't give a fuck what you talking about no partial. Excuse my French. That's not what we doing. But you know, you listen to the broker, let them get their words out, explain what they have to explain, you know what I'm saying, about the load, because you want all the information, and you don't want to stop the broker in mid stride on a conversation like that, because even though you heard something in that conversation, the word partial, it don't matter. We want the broker to continue talking. So upon her saying 13 feet, 8,000 pounds, air conditioner, it's a partial. I'm listening. I ain't said a word. It's a partial. Okay, well, when does it have to be there? Well, it has to be there Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock. Hmm. Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock, you say? Would that happen to be a crane appointment? Because it's a pretty big air conditioning. Usually they have to pick this up with an overhead crane. Is there a crane appointment at 8 o'clock? She's like, you've done this before, haven't you? I was like, a couple times, just like 2 times. I might have just run something maybe out here, So she like, yeah, it does have a crane appointment. You got to be there at 8, and that's on Tuesday. And a lot of people will be like, well, they're giving you Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and you got to be there Tuesday. Well, Jonathan, didn't you say a partial pretty much has an open long period of time to get there, and you can do other stuff in between, and that makes it better? Let's get it, baby. Hey, and that's the thing. A partial takes up minimal space. A partial is not the complete load. And a partial, like I said, by having an open date like that, you can float in and float out. You can get there early. As long as you're there the same day as they said be there, you're good. Everything fine. But that's not the particular circumstance with this partial. And then we'll begin to delve into why it's not a partial. So she gave me all the dimensions, told me it was a partial, told me, hey, it's got a crane appointment, it's got to be there. I looked on the board; it was posted for $1,600, if I'm not mistaken. Posted for $1,600 on, I want to say, about 1,100 miles. What some would consider a partial, probably about $1.50, $1.40 a mile. 13 feet of space, 8,000 pounds. A guy with a CDL high shot, he'll get there and actually probably look at it as a partial. No, sir. We do not look at it like that. And this is why. In the partial game, like I said, it's an open window to drop this stuff off. You got a lot of leeway, really not any extenuating circumstances. There's no particular rush for it to get there. But in this particular situation with the load, I have got to be sitting in Florida 8 o'clock Tuesday morning, or listen to me good. Whenever you have a crane appointment and you sign for the load and it's in your possession, you have just cleared the shipper. Not only that they gave it to you, but that it was in good working order, It was all in one piece. It had no damage, and you also agreed to the terms of the appointment. So you have just shifted when you sign. That's why I tell y'all sign. When you sign for stuff at at the shipper, yeah, you're signing your life over. You're signing your career over. You signing your insurance over. You signing your company over. Not literally, but figuratively, because here comes the liability now. Now, this crane is supposed to be in place at 8 o'clock. Now, a smart man would call the day before, make sure nothing has happened with the crane appointment, and by it being on a Monday, it would leave me a chance to do that instead of being on a Sunday. So I can verify and make sure they're going to be there on time because I'm going to be there on time. But a lot of people don't know this about cranes on job sites, very large forklift equipment on job sites, gradals, backhoes, all that stuff on the job site is not usually owned by the construction company. Let me say that again. Most construction companies do not have all of their own equipment. They have some of the basics, some of the medium duty stuff, and some transportation trucks to be able to move it from job site to job site. But for the most part, very large scale constructions are done by rental companies. That equipment that's unloading you at that job site is not theirs. It belongs to maybe United Rental or Sunbelt. It may belong to anybody but the people that are working there. And the company that's doing that job is paying on equipment most of the time by the week. But for cranes, because they are so specialized, yeah, I'm gonna go ham with the partial, man. If it's any way possible. Now, like I'm on a time crunch, and a lot of places down here are not gonna be open tomorrow, so that's a consideration too. So, like I said, that thing was posted for $1,600. I called, I got all the information. Everything is cool. Now, I stopped her at the end of the conversation, and she was like, "Well, we got $1,600 posted on it." I was like, so let's recap. It's an AC unit, very valuable piece of equipment. Weighs 8,000 pounds, 13 feet of space. I have to drive this not only the 1,100 miles that it has to go, but in the process, 1,100 miles really doesn't take you about maybe 2 days and a half if you just not really kicking up dust. You get over there about 2.5 days, 2 days if you're kicking up a little dust while you're over there. But like I said, that's one of them situations where it takes way less days to get it there than I gotta hold it. So I'm going home for Christmas and I'm responsible for the very, very expensive piece of equipment, and I do have a secure facility to lock it up and make sure that everything's cool so I can store it, but I can't store it for free. I would not hold on to that for free because I know for myself that if I go home, even if I deadheaded home, I could wake up Friday morning, I could wake up Christmas morning, I could wake up Sunday morning and go to one of the two 24-hour shippers that don't care nothing about Christmas. I ain't gonna say they don't care nothing about the day of Christmas, but that don't stop their money. They move 24/7, 365. And a lot of y'all done been with me when I go pick up stuff from the steel plant, different rebar and stuff like that. Coils, well, not specifically coils from that one, but rebar, angle iron, all type of flat steel, all that type of stuff. What's up, D? What's up, D Green? So I pick up all that type of stuff. So I'm not finna monopolize my trailer and hold your load and be directly on time Tuesday morning for $1,600 just because it's 1,100 miles and you say it's a partial. I had to iterate with the lady, not reiterate because it was the first time of me saying I had to iterate to the lady that this is not a partial. With the circumstances, this will be considered a truckload. This is a dedicated run. it has to be there in a certain amount of time. Hmm. Well, she was like, that's true. Are you sure you can be there 8 o'clock on Tuesday? Where are you spending Christmas at? So I told her where I was spending Christmas. And she's like, that's about 600 miles from the drop. You think you're going to make it? I say, I'm about 900 and a little close to 1 million. I'm about 900,000 and some change, real close to 1 million miles. I done ran about 3,000 load by myself. Well, we'll say two and some change, 2,000 and some change. I ain't really counted that. I know I did. Damn. Yeah, I done did about 2,300 load by myself. So as of today, Christmas Eve, 2021, I have yet to miss a crane appointment. I have yet to not be early for a crane appointment. I have yet to miss an appointment on either end. Pick up, drop. I have yet to be late because of my time management. So when I tell her it's gonna be there Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock, and you put that on my name, and you go back and look at what happened, you can check it out. You ain't never seen that on the report I got nowhere. If I say I'm gonna pull up, y'all know the rest of it. I'm gonna pull up. So with telling her that, told you like this. I understand how crane appointments work. See, this is where the conversation goes into negotiation based upon your experience and what you know. And if you listen to this channel, you watch this channel, you'll know some stuff that a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know until it happens to them, until they get into the situation where it's a problem. That that crane appointment at 8 o'clock that I have to make, the crane company, the people that rent the crane, they charge 1 minute after that hour, you pay for a complete hour. It doesn't matter if you're a minute late, 3 minutes late, 20 minutes late. The company that's out there pays for an hour. When you're late and you signed your life away on that paper and committed to being there at that time, now that hour belongs to you. And that's real. Now that's something a lot of people don't know. Oh, they got a crane appointment. They said be there at 9. I'm running a little late. I'll be there at 9:30. All I can say is you just need to pray that they didn't order the biggest crane for the job. I would like to say that the cheapest crane that I have ever pulled up on, like I said, they don't charge by the day, they charge by the hour. The cheapest crane job I ever pulled up on was $400 an hour. That's the cheapest crane in America that I have ever pulled up on because I always ask the people when I get there, I was like, man, how much this thing costs an hour? You know, you always want to have a dialogue with the people that receive and that ship it just to get an idea of the peripherals around you that make what going on go on. See, like the peripheral stuff that you don't know about is the stuff that'll kill you out here. Physically, business wise, financially. The stuff that you don't know would kill you. So I know that if I pull up 20 minutes late, bare minimum, because I don't know what crane they're using. They could use the $10,000 a day crane. Now that's a different kind of crane. That's that one that you see standing on one leg all the way to the top of the skyscraper, spinning around over the city. Those are 5, 7, $10,000 a day for 24 hours. So you would think about it there, the 24-hour period. That number goes up. And like I said, they're not gonna charge you just the regular base price. They're gonna charge you for holding them up an hour, and they may bleed some of the next job's price into your bill. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Should have had your ass there on time. So with those circumstances, all that stuff stacked up against you, You can't take that load for $1.40, even if you wasn't in a semi. I'm right now taking the time to educate the non-CDL and the CDL high shot guy about this time crunch and when they say certain stuff, what it really means. Because crane appointment, that means specific. It doesn't matter if you can get some on there or not. If you're not able to, that air conditioner needs to be in Florida Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock, regardless. And because unlike a lot of people on YouTube that give you false, you know what I'm saying, false, I say false numbers, false credentials, false just false information, just simply for the fact they don't know this stuff because they don't work for themselves. See that's the problem with listening to a whole lot of people when you're trying to get where you going. Because a lot of y'all trying to go farther than the people you listening to. You just don't know it. Because while these folks talking about they make $7, $8, $10,000 a week, they ain't telling you they getting somebody 20, 25% before they ever see their money because they leased on to different people. They working the lease purchase on truck. They renting equipment, doing all type of shit that don't quantify you knowing that if you're late, the owner of the company, me, gets the bill. The driver is responsible, but the owner of the company gets that bill. Come about this coat. Because here's a problem. I got a problem with anybody don't make the disclaimer and get to talking about money on here. When they get to talking about money, what they made, what they did, they don't never tell you what the fuck they brought home. Never. And then when they finally do bring that video after they got some views and some subscribers off this, oh, I made 10,000 in a week. They might come back in 3 months and be like, man, I'm finally getting my own authority. What you need your own authority for? And you making $10,000 a week because you can't bring home before? Because you can't bring home 3,500? Huh? Hmm? I'm just saying, if I was out here make $10,000 a week on somebody else's number, on somebody else's insurance, I'm paying what they say pay. I'm running what I run what they say run, what I run, whatever, whatever, whatever. And I come up with a number at the end of the week, 10,000, and the man might be reasonable, charge me 15% or something like that out of 10,000. I give him 1,500 plus insurance might be 2,000 total, and bring home 8. Get what? I will be there forever. I ain't going nowhere. It ain't no reason to go get your authority. And then see, that's the killer part about it because the videos you see people be making. I made 10,000 my first week. Motherfucker, you came in for a company that had customers. You ain't built shit. And then you come back out, oh, it's the first 3 months of my new authority. It ain't, man, and you don't make the video about what you're making in. It might be $4,000, $5,000, but it don't hit like that video you made when you made 13, 11, 10, 9 in a week. It don't hit the same when it hit the YouTube thing. So you get a whole lot of dilution and a whole lot of goddamn lying. That's what you get. That's what you get. A whole lot of lying through deception. See, lie can be told through omission. Y'all ain't know that, did it? A broker lie to you and tell you just like that. It can be there anytime Tuesday. And by the time you get halfway down, they'll call you Monday morning because they got you down there for 1,600 and tell you, hey man, don't drop it off today. They change the plan. They got a crane coming. They make it sound real believable. First thing in the morning, Tuesday morning, 8 o'clock, you be like, man, I'm down here now. Well, we'll give you another $250 just to spend the night, and you'll be at 1850, and that's cool. And you spend the night and make the appointment. No, sir. No, sir. See, that's omission. That's a lie by omission because they knew it was a crane appointment when I called. Why they didn't tell me that? Because they omitted. They would omit that to try and move it for cheaper. So when people get over here and start holding folk nuts and shit about the lie they done told, man, that just misunderstanding. That just ain't no misunderstanding when it come to money. And get what? I don't give a fuck who you is in life. And people around me, you got one time to lie to me. You got one time to lie to me. Cause I don't owe you no lie. And I ain't out here capping. But guess what? It could be YouTube. It could be real life. It could be a broker. It could be a shipper. You got one time to lie to me. I don't fuck with you no more. I might do a little business with you, but get what? It's on certain level, cause I don't fuck with you no more. Cause what you say don't mean nothing. So get what? When I tell you I'm gonna be on time, 8 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday morning, that's what's going down. Cause I'm gonna stand on it. But get what? If you can't stand on it, you'll slip and fall for anything. Cause you stand on ice, boy. You can't stand on nothing. You can't got no concrete up under you. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we all gotta understand that today and tomorrow is two of the most valuable days of the year, right before New Year. Oh man, what's up, baby? That boy got them CDL. That boy got that truck plated up for that RIP, and he got that shit together. My boy on the grind all the time, on the grind all the time, on the grind all the time. Boy, what's up, all my man? I'm up here in there, baby, me and West Swain with you, boy. I'm in Missouri. I'm in Kansas City, man. Up here at the power company, man, trying to get unloaded, but they don't unload. At say to 9, my homeboy there, no, I ain't gonna say my homeboy, but the guy I met out there that morning said they'll be here at 8. I can take my paper in there, they'll tell me where to go, but they really don't crank up, drop it to 9. I pulled up at 7 at 7. So, okay, with these being two of the most valuable days before the Christmas break, and you know what I'm saying, the last couple of days before New Year gonna be the most valuable day going into the new year. That's bread. Because get what? Like I told you, it's a whole lot of holding stuff got to happen. And you know what I'm saying? That's when you would take your opportunity to pick something really long. If it's a real long trip, it could be 1,000, 2,000 miles. And you got all that time to get it there. You ain't got to really hold it. You just run it. And in between there, you know what I'm saying, make sure you can try and get something on there. But that's not guaranteed. So this brings us back to the pricing. By it being so close to Christmas, by that thing having a crane appointment, by the time that I got to hold it, them 13 feet, 8,000 pounds, it really a bother. It's a liability. So $1,600 ain't gonna get it there. $2,600 ain't gonna get it there. I told her just like this. I need $3,000. Take that one air conditioning unit, basically them 1,100 miles. I need $3,000, and I need you to get me close to that, or get that, or it shall sit. Because not only that, the customer got to rush too, because he knows if he can't get it there by Tuesday, it'll be after January the 1st before they come back and be able to pick this unit up and put it on top of the building. And they can't just take it off and sit it on the ground. It's too valuable. It's too valuable. So it's almost like you got the broker in a tough spot where they're gonna have to go back to the customer, as they always say, and ask for some more money. And I told her, when you go back and ask for some more money, just make sure you reiterate the fact that this stuff has an on-time appointment that has to be made. This item has to be held in a secure facility, secure location for X number of days. And she tried to give me a schedule. Well, you're gonna leave out with it Sunday and get there Tuesday, right? Yeah, whatever. Get out my damn business. Don't worry about when I'm gonna leave. I'm leave home from my family after my criminal break. I'm leave when I get ready. Only thing you need to be concerned is that it get there 8 o'clock Tuesday morning, and you come up with close to $3,000 you can get. I got 29. 29 for an air conditioning unit, right there about 295 a mile. You know what I'm saying? And I got a plenty of deck space. If I use it, I use it. If I don't, I don't. But get what? It's guys, listen to me good. It's people up here that don't know no better right now pulling 48,000 pounds out of here for $2.50 a mile. So I take them 295 for a little piece, and come on out of here satisfied. Well, I get something tonight. It was a good trip. It take me through the house, and it ain't for no fuel either. It's a profit. It's actually a profit on the truck. And if I put something else on there, it's all gravy. But like I said, it's just a little small instructional video to Well, time over everything gonna be the motto to the end with me, because get what? Time make all this stuff happen. It makes it impossible to do some stuff too. And it makes it real labor intensive to do some other things. And get what? We out here working, and we're not out here working for free. So when it gets a little more labor intensive, that's why I say you can't just throw a person in the truck because you got a hot shot being. I'm gonna put a drive in and let it go. You don't know what it takes to do the job. I know what it takes to do the job on so many levels that I can run the whole play by play from the time it get loaded to the time I go home to the time it getting where it's going. And I can say without a shadow of a doubt, even if something happened, they must forget. I got backup truck. It don't matter. Something happened, it's still gonna be there Tuesday at 8 a.m. Can you dig it? Now, can you dig it? Can you dig it? So my bottom deck is like 38 feet. They gonna put 13 down there, and I got like 20. Damn, gang feet. I got plenty good feet left. You know what I'm saying? So hey, one of them things about it, when you know what you're working with, you know what you're capable of, and you know how you can move that truck, and you master time, you can talk a little shit. Like I said, I'm always very, very professional on the phone, indubitably. But I ain't about slow, and I ain't lame, and that's why I made this channel. So I don't want y'all to be out here making no lame move and going for the stuff that they tell you, because what they tell you ain't got a hill of beans to do with what it takes to do the job and how you charge. Man, them folks finna move that thing for $1.30, $1.40. They were requesting a hot shot with air ride. And you know one thing, if it's a hot shot with air ride, 9 times out of 10, it's a CDL guy. And you're going to take up basically a 30 hit trailer, give him $1.50, and then send them out here on a dummy mission tomorrow when ain't nothing open. And the next day, ain't nothing open. A lot of people don't know about these 24-hour shippers, and they ain't got them in their area. It ain't on the way either. So get what? They'll be stuck running that down there for $1,600 on 1,100 miles. Mm-hmm. Probably make about 1,200 out the fuel, and expensive be probably sitting at about $800. When you talk about maintenance and the miles and all that stuff that you putting up for, I know y'all putting that up. So you basically gonna drive from Kansas to Florida for about $800. It's a proposition, shit. $800, $800. But you know our number $1,000 a day. So what we gonna do? It take 2 days to really get there. 2 days worth of work. We need at least $2,000 on it. And get what? We ain't worried about the mile. We worry about the time. Takes about 2 days to do the job. Need about $1,000 a day, and I need about $500 to hold it, and I need another $500 just about for that crane appointment you were talking about. So get what? That sounds like $3,000, don't it? In 2 days worth of work, because I'm being home the whole other time. I'm gonna drive down to my house, and then I'm gonna get up Monday, not Sunday. Man, I'm talking about you gonna leave your family early and come out Sunday and make sure it gets down there. Man, I drove to Florida so many times. I be in Florida in 4 hours from my house. Now Florida ain't nowhere from my house, and the drop is like 9 hours. 9 hours. With a truck fully loaded already, I just get up, turn the key, and leave. I will be there in 9 hours, 9.5, maybe 10 hours. Still got enough time on the clock to do it in one day. But get what? I'm gonna leave Monday and not get there Monday evening or something like that. It depends on what I get on here. I might do leave the house Sunday evening. If I got something on there to drop in Midway, Florida, Pensacola, something on there that I pick up today or tomorrow, that could be dropped off on Monday and be over halfway down there, maybe 4 hours left to drive from Midway or Pensacola, and be down there for the Tuesday morning appointment. And I'm telling you like this. If anything go on here, I got a little goal. I said I'm gonna drive from goddamn Missouri to Florida. I'm gonna try and give me about $6,000 to run down there with about half of the weight everybody else pulling down there. I'm gonna see how I can make. Yeah, see if I can make twice as much as what mofo making to run down there with half the weight. I'm gonna do it. Lord bless me to get out here and they just be open. They say come get it. You know I'm gonna pull up. Y'all know I'm gonna pull up. But like I said, this video was just to give you an idea about what we call in the street busting them across their motherfucking head. Bust them across that when you got if you got a chance, it don't come up every day, y'all. You got CD opportunities to take advantage of it just based upon knowing about logistics. The logistics of the matter is in the primary word in logistics is logic. So logically, if they're closed, I can't pick up or deliver. Logically, if they have a certain day and a certain window of time that I'm gonna be there and I gotta be there, I can't deviate. Those called special circumstance. Some of them called mitigate circumstance. Some of them just circumstances. But it's same. It's at the end of the day, each one of those circumstances has a dollar amount value that you will place on that based upon the extra considerations involved. It's not a partial. 13 feet, 8,000 pounds, not a partial. Not a partial. A lot of people would have rolled that, tried their best to get about 2,200 just to be at a, you know what I'm saying, a $2 mile mark. And the broker would have hit that number a little bit and brought you back to about 1,900. You would have been $300 ahead of what they put up. You know, it feels like a pretty good day, which ain't nothing wrong with that. And if you can put something with it, it works. But we are maximizing. We are maximizing what can be done with a truck. So we treating every load like it's a truckload. They gonna have to tell me different. And then I'm gonna have to tell them no because I'm not driving all the way to Florida for $1,600 in a pickup truck. I'm not doing it. One AC unit, not doing it. Because I know that that is not a partial simply because of two things. Not really about the crane appointment, but that's part of it, but it's the only thing going. It's the only part they want. It's all that's going with this truck. It's not a three-drop deal where it's three ACs and I got a crane appointment and then a couple days I can lollygag around and those other ones dropping out. No, I have one mission. Be there at 8 o'clock on Tuesday with your one air conditioning unit that's gonna cost hundreds, if not thousands of dollars if I'm late. We ain't doing that for free. I'm not like with me, it ain't no stress involved because I'm out of time. But most people will be stressing trying to route plan it, map out time, see where they gonna stop at tomorrow, and all that good stuff right there. At the end of the day, when you done ran for a while, you done moved around the country. People just tell you from where to where, and I tell you, dude, was like, man, I'm in somewhere he said in New Jersey yesterday, and he was like, I live South Carolina, and I was like, they want me to run something up there, and I was like, that's about 600-700 miles. It's one of them things where you know, and get what? One last tip before I let y'all go, and y'all have a Merry Christmas. Love each and every one of y'all, man. Got love for what y'all trying to do and the support that y'all give. You know, throw me a thumbs up in there if you can. You know, and if I did anything to help you, I appreciate you being of a service. But I will say that one last thing before I leave. There's a lot of ways to come out here and not really make money. But one of the biggest ways to come out here and really not really profit and make money is to settle for less on a daily basis. How do you know you selling for less on a daily basis? That's why I made the channel. I ain't doing nothing extraordinary. I really ain't. A lot of folks on here with the glitz and glam on YouTube make it seem extraordinary. I would say this. I'm one of a few anomalies when you look at it like that because yeah, me and a few more people, we really more profitable than the average. Than the average. And just a regular guy by himself in a company, you know what I'm saying? I talk about remain liquid. Ooh, boy, it might be me. Good morning, sir. All good. How about yourself? No problem. Yeah, I've been seeing them make that curve all morning. I appreciate I get there. Boy, time to make the show happen. Time to make the show happen. Get that thing up over here. And we well before 9 o'clock when they said they were gonna do it. So like I said, early bird get the worm. Sometimes you pull up early, you get a nice surprise. Sometimes you pull up early, they tell you, hey man, we still stuck on 9 o'clock. I don't care when you pull up, but never know until you try. Swang bang, boy. Swang bang. Shit, told me get out, pop straps, and get it going. Y'all want to stay on with me? Come outside for a second. It's cold. Little workout. Little morning workout. That's just if y'all want to. But like I said, oh, so let's do it. No problem. They got the Moffat forklifts on the back of their truck, so I give them a little more room than normal. Yeah, man. Like I said, it's just a blessing to be able to come to y'all this morning a little bit before Christmas. Um, like I said, thanking each and every one of y'all. Wishing y'all families the utmost and holiday joy. Family get together and camaraderie. Sir. Um, so these are all yours. You keep, and I got these to sign. Yeah. Yes, sir. We go ahead and get y'all straight. Yep. One, two. Oh, that was stuck together. Yeah. Thank you, sir. I'll go ahead and get this unlocked for you. Yay, yay. Yay, yay. Take you out to work with a real one. Nah, a little nippy, a little early, and what they call a little blessing. So anytime you can do this, you create an overage of time. It may not be effective today, but every day you do this and you put yourself an hour ahead, or you buy your auxiliary tank and don't spend an hour or two or three inside the truck stop buying fuel every day, you'll come to realize that most of the time you'll start doing an extra load per week. And also by the end of the month, you will have made more money. Because me getting out of here an hour early leads me to ending my day an hour early or electing to drive an extra hour, which can be very much productive. And like I said, we don't waste a lot of time. Time over everything, because once you master time, you can learn to count money effectively. So, what we learned today, kids? Time over everything. Time to have you count money around here. Ooh. Like I said, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all ain't have to stay with me. I thought he finna go ahead and get that fur unit off in a hot second. But yeah, y'all didn't have to stay with me. And I appreciate y'all hanging with me and just soaking up a little of this game about this Christmas holiday. And this not just Christmas, this Easter. Anytime they take off work, I'm going to take advantage. As should you. Don't let them make it. Bust them across their head every time. Not sometime. Like I told you, when you start your negotiation, give them a price, stand on it like you're dead serious, and let them bring you back to reality. In these situations, where you're at and where they at, where I would call reality, isn't probably as far apart as you might think. It really ain't. It really ain't. Some days you and the broker be way far apart from each other. And, you know, hey, y'all just can't see no middle ground. But see, got that mouth. Why I had that joke so tight, boy? Man. But like I say, you get to the point where a broker has a job to do. And just like anybody else that has a job to do, if they don't do their job, whoever is employing them and paying them to provide a service probably will no longer do so. So, in these situations where it's holiday crunch, this tests what a broker is made of, what a brokerage is made of, what your dispatcher is made of, but really the broker, because guess what? Regardless, and I tell people a lot about these calls I run, regardless of what the shipper wants to pay, guess what? The broker has so much overlap, have made so much profit out of people that don't know any better and they have been taking less than. They get what? Them extra $500 you want for that load, they got it. They got it. And I had to tell a broker last week, man, shoot, man, all I can say is give me some of that money. Y'all robbed everybody for that morning that didn't know no better and took the load that I took for $1,000 and they took it for $600. Give me them. They're right. Give me them $400. You made $400 off, an extra $400 you wasn't even supposed to make off of 10 drivers, 10 trucks that don't know no better. So get what? You got it. Well, the customer don't want to pay no more than this. I tell them boy about them cars that every week, man. Y'all come up with it. All the folks you fucked that morning. Hmm. Without no lose. And you ain't got another $200, $300, $400 for me. No lose. I'm talking about no lose. Sandpaper on the wood and everything. You the FD people raw, but you can't give me $300, $400 to make this stuff happen for your customer. In a crunch situation like this, they know one thing. They got to make it happen for their customer. It ain't the times when it's easy and the shipment is just laying in your lap and you move it and you call yourself a broker. It when it's last minute. Gotta be there at a certain time. Need certain kind of special equipment. You need to know something about a truck. Yeah. That when you get to see who broker load, who bullshit. Anybody get a broker MC and a license? We seen as a credential, we seen a clown do that shit and finally learn how to make a couple dollars. But he ain't doing it but fucking everybody. Because you got a whole lot of unscrupulous people. I'm going to put it out there, unscrupulous bitches out here trying to get rich off you. They ain't gonna split the load with me. See, that's the new phenomenon. I gotta tell you that. These brokers that got so outrageous now that the load might pay 3,000. They'll put 1,500 on the board, try to keep the other 15. If you come up and get 2,000, they still made 1,000 on your weekend. See, that's the new phenomenon where everybody trying to get rich off now. And get what? I tell them on the phone while I'm on the phone with them. I'm not in the business of running, splitting low load with you, and you ain't bought no D's, bought no truck, and did nothing. You ain't did nothing. You ain't did a whole ass thing, and you want all the money. You want to split the load with me? I got to buy all the D's, all the everything, but I got to split the load with you. Yes, sir. Appreciate. Yeah, I'm not splitting the load with you. You ain't splitting the D's with me. You ain't buying the equipment. You ain't splitting these flat tires and replacement parts with me. Why should I be splitting the load with you? And you already getting paid by the shipper just to move it. They gave you an amount of money to move it with, and you taking that and want to put that in your pocket. My folks be like, that's just business. That's just it. Nah, they call it stealing. Fucking stealing, man. You stealing from the people that really work. Basically, what America was built on. Talk about that shit. So we ain't gonna act like it's brand new that folk that ain't doing none of the work trying to make all the money. That's what America was made off of. The whole economic status of America was built on people taking credit and taking money for other people's hard work. Stealing the invention, making millions, blow up your way. If y'all motherfuckers think the secret recipe was invented by the Colonel, you a damn fool. If you think a tool was invented for people doing work to make their job easier by people that didn't do the work, you gotta be a damn fool. Ain't nobody made no pickaxes and shovels that wasn't digging no ditches. Come from folk getting tired of digging with sticks and they bare hand, they made tools. But that ain't come from no folk that wasn't doing no work. You gotta be a dumbass to even think that. What would possess me to sit around and figure out a better way to do a job that I don't do? How would I know the intricacies of the job to make the tool better for the job if I don't do the job? Tell people don't be stupid out here. So we ain't splitting no load with no broker. We ain't doing that. I repeat, when you look at the price, make up a number in your head that is feasible for doing the job and doing the work that you feel comfortable with and roll with it. And through trial and error, you'll come to find out that sometimes you split the load with the broker not even knowing it because, like I said, lack of knowledge. So that's what we're not doing. This to me good. Put this up here where it won't get messed up because they unload me. But at the same time, that ain't what we're doing. And it's been happening a lot lately. And you will know this just by time passing when you start to run the same lane, especially the same customer, same drop, same area, same commodity, and all that. You get a general idea of what it's supposed to pay. As soon as you look on the board and the rate that dropped $500 overnight, all I need you to do is look at that and say, oh, it's some shit in the game. Somebody trying to get rich. And get what? I'm gonna call them and ask them for what I've been asking them for, if not more, because I think they see a lot of trucks in the area and they're trying to act a fool. Brokers looking at the same load boards you looking at. They know it's 1,500 trucks and ain't but 300 loads in the air. Oh, Okay. Now it's time to split the load. Because so many trucks available, anybody can get this. Anybody can get this. Yeah, anybody that don't know no better can get it and run it for what they want to run it for. Don't let it be you. If it ain't reasonable, don't do it. And the only way you'll be able to afford yourself a way not to do that is to learn how to maintain control, turn a profit. Just because you need to be in profit and not be struggling to pay bills in order to resist the temptation of turning into a clown. And I hate to say it like that because bills are bills. You got bills to pay, you got bills to pay. And I ain't never did no clown shit to pay a bill. That's why I'm telling y'all don't do that. I'd have been out here in the non-CDL and ran some shit for like $1.30 a mile, and it was like 30 feet long, and I was just trying to get back to the house and pay a bill or two in my first year and trying to bounce back from an L at the beginning and all that shit. And that's why I said it make you do some stuff that you would not normally do just to pay bills. So we ain't trying to put ourselves in that situation. So one thing, every single load, we gonna act like it's the only load. If I don't put nothing else on the trailer, I need to be satisfied that this is enough money for me doing this job. Yes, sir. So like right now, we're at 2,900 on, like about to be on the trailer headed down to Florida. I'm trying to at least have 5,000 on there going. Try to do six. Thank you so much, sir. You have a great day and a Merry Christmas. Yes, sir. But yeah, that's what we doing. All right, man. Go down here, Florida, probably by 5:55, trying to do six if it's possible. But I know I ain't finna go down there for no less than 45. So you know what I'm saying? 45 on 1,100 miles. That ain't bad. And it's gonna be 45 going down there on way less than 1,100 miles because we compound the freight. If I don't have to go all the way on the other side of the world to pick it up, we're gonna compound that mileage and that fuel together and let that cat purr all the way down there. Let that kitty cat purr, man. Well, that thing run like a sewing machine, y'all. I promise y'all, man. I got a knack for specing equipment. I'm just gonna say that, man. I got a real knack from a mechanical standpoint of specing equipment, bro. I'm just be honest with you. Be honest with you, man. It's a God-given talent that I'd have cultivated into some real stuff, man. For real. I know a good engine from a bad engine. I know a good truck from a bad truck. I know lies. Mm-hmm. That shit they tell you to use kind of like one owner they only drove it on Sunday to church. It's a sweet little old lady. Yeah, they just put the engine in here 300,000 miles ago. Yeah, that shit sound good. Where your paperwork at? Oh yeah, I like paperwork. That look good, but it's easily faked. Oh, okay, let me go up on here and get the serial number off the motor, run the serial number off the motor, and we can determine the build date through the CAT system, and we can look it up, see what it rated for. Then we go to Peterbilt, get it hooked up, do the history on it. I did not see that camera facing up in the air like that. I apologize, y'all. I'm over here working, just trying, like I said, give y'all a little game this morning. And I ain't mean to have y'all looking up at the ceiling like that. Or, oh, damn, yeah. Y'all looking at the ground. What? My bad, y'all. But like I said, man, I'm about to get out of here. Mission accomplished. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for right at an hour. On the grind all the time, man. And like I said, I'm finna go grab 113 foot long, 8,000 pound AC unit and get it where it really needs to go. Y'all have a blessed day. If I don't see y'all again before Christmas, have a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Get that money. Stay on the grind all the time. Like I said, can't nobody else did like you, man. It's a personal thing. This stuff so serious. That's why I love. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna go get me something to eat too, bro. Cause I be out here and y'all, hey, time over everything except your health. Hey, Louis, what's up, bro? Talked to Lewis on consultation yesterday, man. Lewis doing his thing. In his first 3 months, been getting it. He out there moving around, little slight pointers and stuff. Just a fine tweaking he got to do, and you know what I mean. He gonna be in the game just like everybody else, but he out there making money. He generating a profit. Now it's time to become efficient. Turn up. That's what I want to see you do. Turn the up. Hey, but like I said, y'all have Merry Christmas. Y'all Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Right around that bird. Okay, in the building. But let's say, yeah, y'all have Merry Christmas. Man, blessings to all y'all family, man. If you're new to the live, this how we rocking. Subscribe, like, help the channel out. We the subscriber look good now. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, and guess what? I found out they had made that stuff disappear. I think I'm put. Hey, y'all wanna help me build a channel? I'm just saying, y'all want to help me build a channel, man. People ask me why my shit ain't got all them subscribers, my video don't get all them views. Cause y'all ain't sharing my shit.